Hi guys, it's ALCHEMY. How's everyone doing? Second video outside in a different location. I'm here among the buttercups. Hello. When I recently did my video about my 10 mils, my kind of sample set collections and everything, a couple of you mentioned this one, L'Orchestre Parfums, and you wanted to know a little bit more about them. So I thought that I would sniff them on camera and see if we can discover something amazing. A little bit about the brand. I have seen this brand before. I have seen them on one of my many trips to Javoy in, oh my gosh, is that not the biggest dandelion you've ever seen? Is this not the biggest dandelion ever? So I have seen this brand when I've been to Javoy. I've never really picked them up and smelled them though. So I'm excited to see what they are. They are of course inspired by music. They're a young niche brand. They started in 2017 and the guy that owns it is called Pierre. Can you get more French than that, I ask? He's also a musician. So music and perfume I think goes hand in hand because a lot of the language is used in both, you know, chords, accords, notes, I don't know, structure, all of those kinds of things. Structure's not really one. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of language that is shared between music and perfume. So let's see how it translates. I have not tried them. There are 5 in the line. So we're just going to smell them, and this is my spotlight. They come in 100 ml bottles, I believe, and they cost £129. So I'm just going to smell them. I bought blotters. I bought a whole bag of stuff today. We're smelling outside. There's 5 in this, and I think they've released new ones since. I think there may be 6 or 7, but they were conceived in Paris and then they were made in Grasse. So I'm wondering if they're going to have that Grasse-like feel to them, because when you go to Grasse, like I have, things start to all melt into each other, and there's just a lavender on every corner, and then you'll get 10 orange blossoms and then a rose here and there. So if they're made in Grasse by Grasse perfumers, yeah, I'm not expecting anything edgy, but we'll see. So the first one is called Flamenco Neroli. So let's see what this is like. Okay. Dare I say, I don't want to sound mean, but it smells ordinary. It smells like citruses, and it smells like neroli. Neroli, I mean, beautiful enough on its own. If you don't know what neroli smells like, it is steam distilled orange flowers. It's very different in the way it smells to actual orange blossom oil, which is extracted a different way. Or orange blossom absolute, I should say. This is clean. It's got that kind of soapy greenness that neroli has. And unfortunately, I've smelled it a million times before, but it is a classic smell. It is neroli. There's not much else to it. I'm going to look at the notes quickly to see if I'm missing anything, but right now, it smells like bergamot and neroli. Oh, they actually have 9 fragrances now. So there's 4 I'm not going to be smelling in this video, but never mind, we can still smell them. Flamenco Neroli. Floral, woody, musk. 2 people made this perfume. The notes are neroli, jasmine, bergamot, bigarade, ginger, and cedarwood. So yeah, citrusy neroli. That's it. I'm going to move on because that one is not exciting me the most. This one's called Tea Dabuka. Is Dabuka some kind of dance as well, or a classical piece of music? It sounds Russian to me. I'll look it up. Oh, this one's much more interesting. I really like this one. Oh, this one's really nice. It's totally different to the first one, and it feels different. It feels like it's made by someone different. It's got a faint background of like a baby powder smell. I don't smell tea. It's very clean. It smells like when you hug someone that is very clean person, but I'm not talking about white musks. Oh, this is really lovely actually. Oh, okay, I'm glad that there is something like this in here. I thought, oh no, please don't just be, you know, a rose, a cedarwood, a jasmine, an orange blossom. So this one is bergamot, cacao, spicy notes, immortelle, styrax and oud. That's so strange. It doesn't smell like any of those notes. It definitely doesn't smell like oud or immortelle, because if it did, I wouldn't like it. It smells like somebody put moisturizer on about an hour ago and then put a clean shirt on and then you hug them, and it smells like a clean man. I don't know. I'm not doing a very good job with this one, am I? It definitely doesn't smell like tea. And where's the tea in the notes? That one's thrown me for a right loop. No tea, no oud, no cacao, no immortelle. It smells like I'm smelling a different perfume. That's so strange. Ultimately, it's clean. A tiny, tiny bit spicy. And it feels like a fuzzy musk. There isn't a white musk and it's not a dark musk. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. And I really like it. I'm gonna put it on my hand just to see what happens with that one. It smells a little bit like Hypnose by Lancôme, and I don't know why, which has passion flower and vanilla in it. Anyway, I like it. I'm gonna move on to see what the next one is. This one's called Rose Trombone. I like that name, that's pretty cool. Oh, this is very, very pretty. This is very light, a touch sweet. It feels like it has just the barest wisp of vanilla in it. Super nice. This is lovely. It's a tiny bit creamy as well. It's nothing groundbreaking. It could have something like white musk in it, maybe something a little bit almond-like. But it's very, almost like a fairy rose, very, very tender. It's not bright or sparkly in any way. It's got a really nice playful smoothness to it, and I really like this as well. It's not very strong though. Oh, it does have vanilla. I was right. Oh, it does have white musk as well. So it has rose, vanilla, pear, rum, sandalwood and white musk. I don't get anything that's even remotely like rum, but it smells like a white musk vanilla rose, but it's really playful and tender and cute. I like it. It's a little bit, it's very youthful, you know, there's no vintage going on, there's no old-fashioned rose going on. I like it. Anyway, let's smell the fourth one. The fourth one's called Ensonce Asakusa. This is going to be their incense. So when you get a discovery set like this, and it's like they try and touch on every corner of the fragrance wheel. So you've got your orange blossom, you've got a rose. Now we're going to do an incense. I guess there's going to be a woody at the end. Okay. Oh, really transparent. I've smelled this kind of incense perfume a lot of times before. It smells like frankincense with quite a lot of the joy taken out of it. It's resinous, but it's very light and crisp and woody as well. This one, unfortunately, is the least interesting, maybe along with the Neroli one. This feels like a bass. It feels just like a bass accord rather than an actually fully realized perfume. So I can take or leave this one. The rose one and the tea, whatever that tea one was, is a much better. Yeah, this is quite uninspiring, really. I'm just going to look at the notes of this one. I think it's probably just going to say incense. Iris, white musk, frankincense, violet, myrrh, berries and cypress. So what it smells like to me is pretty much straight up frankincense. I guess a touch cypress, because cypress gives an evergreen feel, but that could be the frankincense because frankincense also coniferous smelling. No iris or musk or anything. If it did have those things, it might be better, but this one's very, very simple. I've smelled a lot more better frankincense fragrances than this. So let's try the last one. This one's called Kia Cora. So this is their leather. So I guess the incense one would be their woody and this is going to be their leather. They've since released more things, as I said, but we don't have them, so we're going to just do with what we've got. Oh, okay, this smells familiar as well. This isn't a smooth leather, this is quite a dark one, but also quite a sharp one. This is likened to new leather. That's what it smells like to me, like new leather that's got plastic on it. Like a new couch. There's a slight aromatic feeling going on, but I could kind of reach through it. There's not much body to it. And when I think of leather, I mean, leather is very subjective and it can smell different in everything because it's not real and it's always going to be how the perfumer made it. So I don't know about this one. So this one says mango, spices, elemi, resin, cardamom, plum, leather, saffron. You can really smell saffron here. Labdanum, palisandre, rosewood, amberwood, patchouli and benzoin. There are so many notes in there. On paper that looks amazing, you know, plum and cardamom and dark woods and mango. Where is all of that? To me, it smells like a transparent, slightly dark leather accord with saffron, which is making it a bit dry. So really I can smell, and it's woody as well. So, but there are woody notes that make up the leather accord. So really it's about your interpretation. And my interpretation is just that. Yeah, I wanted more from this. It's a saffron leather. It's kind of dry and transparent, and that's it. So that's it. That's my spotlight on L'Orchestre Parfums. Some of you guys wanted to know about them. I would say that, I mean, they're not amazing. I'm not wowed by them. The tea one is definitely the standout, even though it doesn't smell like tea. The incense one is my least favorite, and I usually love incense. They're all starting to smell the same. And the rose one's really pretty as well. So the standouts are the tea one, which doesn't smell like tea, and the playful, slightly jammy, but fluffy and kind of almondy vanilla white musk rose. But again, I've smelled them before. So all in all, not something that I would shout about, especially because of the price of them. But I'm glad I got to try them. It's no detriment to the brand. It's just my humble opinion. Try some of them out if you want to. See what you think. For now, I am going to go and sunbathe for a little while, change my top, and enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you guys are having a lovely week. I'll speak to you guys soon. I'm ALCHEMY, trying to make the world smell better, one buttercup at a time. Goodbye.